bring you the Executive Director of Liberty Road Foundation. John Dammarell, would you kick us off and launch our virtual fashion show?
Thank you, Ray. I just want to thank all of you for coming on here with us today and taking your valuable time. I want to personally thank the 9 sponsors that Ray will be showing you here just a moment. And if you would also at this time would like to thank the stores that have been participating with us here in the virtual fashion show. Listen, Liberty Road Foundation exists to transform the business community by mobilizing the business community to bring hope, dignity, and significance to those in need. We are blessed to have and honored to have Barry Horn, founder and president of our board here on with us today. Barry, would you have ever believed that we would be doing something like this, a virtual fashion show?
No, I wouldn't believe that I would be at home as much or have enjoyed, actually the remote time I've had from the office. But when I look at what Liberty Road has done, I was thinking this morning, John, I started this in 2003 when I went down to Guatemala and came back. And, I look what God has done, and I look at all the nonprofits and all the blessings, and all because of you, the people who are on this call today. So it's a privilege for me to be a part of this. And thank you, all of you, for being on the call today. It's been a great time.
Yeah, we're really going to, Barry, have fun here today because we're trying to raise a whole lot of money for 2 of our really special nonprofit partners that we work with out of the 8 that we have. And that's the Raven Rock Ranch and the Olive Crest Ministries. And we're just so excited about what is about to happen here today in this event. So it's with that we're really excited to have you, Barry, to carry on that good conversation and ask these folks some great questions about their ministry. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, John. Hey, everybody. It's good to be here. It's good to be with you. How much fun is this, seeing each other, but not seeing each other, but the feeling's there, the spirit's there, and we're all here. And so the idea today is having a great time and recognize 2 great people and 2 nonprofits that are doing just an amazing work out there. I mean, I couldn't be prouder of the 2 people who are joining us today. Paul LaRose is here and we appreciate you being here. Olive Crest is a great place. We enjoy it. We've enjoyed it for years and everything you've done. And then Sandy Matz, who's the founder of Raven Rock Ranch. So, hey, thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks more for what you do. I think all of us on the call don't do what you do. You do this every day, day in, day out, and you're a blessing to the community, and we want to thank you for doing that. So I thought it'd be fun, Paul, just to kind of begin with you, Demons. Just how are you guys doing? I know you've been affected in lots of ways, and we're interested. We know what you do, and we honor what you do, and helping kids survive in this world today. So how are you guys doing? How's it affected you?
In general, we're doing pretty good as far as morale and opportunity. There are a lot of kids, as you know, in need. And with the stay-at-home order, one of the things that we're mostly concerned about is that the calls to the Child Prevention Hotline has decreased by about 50%. Now, that's not good news. That just means that teachers and librarians and police officers, other civil servants aren't seeing the kids that are in traumatic situations, abusive relationships. And so we're really concerned that as the stay-at-home order begins to lift, that we are going to see a surge of new kids coming into care for the first time. Currently at Olive Crest, we serve about 350 kids every day. Many of them, the majority of them, are foster kids. And our staff, our visitation monitors are continuing to do their jobs. But it's a struggle not to be able to see the kids with our own eyes, that we're doing teleconferencing and video monitoring, making sure that they're all safe. And we're a relational bunch, so it's kind of hard working from home and not being able to see each other and congratulate each other and encourage one another. And as you know, the economy is struggling, which means donations are down. And we're anticipating that the people that are watching today and will be watching later will donate to these causes and help us to take care of kids and show them love and care.
Paul, how are you all remote now? I mean, are you all working off site and you do all these interviews with kids? Is this kind of all online that you're doing out there today?
Yeah, the vast majority of our work is through video conference. So when we're hosting visitations between families and kids, we're doing it through Zoom, through other ways to make sure that they can see each other and talk with each other. But the majority of our team is working remotely from home, and that's just the time that we're living in right now.
Yeah. Well, we read in the paper a lot, Paul, about the effect that this has on kids, psychologically, environmentally, not being with their friends. And I mean, in your world, this just kind of, you and I both know the homes out there are different. They're safe homes and they're not safe homes. So I suspect that your ability to help people the need to help people has never been great. Is that right?
The need is greater than it's ever been before. I have kids, right? And so they're not at school and they're feeling lonely. They miss their friends and they feel isolated, but they're in a safe home. They've got loving parents. And I feel just terrible for kids that are in homes that aren't safe. Like you and I working from home or being at home or our kids at home, it's a safe environment. For a lot of kids, that's not safe. It's actually more harmful.
No, I saw something the other day, just the psychological effect on everybody, on every kid, kid for them. And so, we kind of honor what you do. And we thank you for all of Crest over the years. We thank you for all the kids you've helped and all the placements. And I don't know if you weren't there, who would be doing this? I don't know. Sometimes you ask yourself, if all of Crest wasn't there, who would stand in the gap for a lot of these kids? Who would represent some of these kids? So we just want to honor you today. We really do. And I mean that sincerely, that what you guys do, I know all of you. I know how hard you work. I know your dedication. So just on all of us, thank you. And your needs are what they are, right? Finances are down. That's the truth, right?
Yeah, absolute truth. We need more foster parents actually to get involved as well. So if you're thinking about being a foster parent or volunteering, let us know. We'll try to take you through that journey. Donations are the immediate need right now, but I appreciate Liberty Road. I appreciate you, Barry and John, for the support that you've given to us over the years, the personal support and the encouragement, and praying for us during this time.
Well, thanks again, Paul. Sandy Matz, doing this Raven Rock Ranch since 2011. Kind of working with at-use kids, with rescued horses, transforming everybody. I mean, I think we all been mesmerized as we hear about your model and what you've done and your dedication to that. So I would have the same kind of question for you, Sandy. You've been doing this a long time and you've probably been impacted like we all have. How has this impacted your ministry out there with these kids?
Our ministry has become way more busy, way less funded, and our kids that used to come once a week are now coming twice a week because, to your point, Barry, everything that you said about how these kids are in deep depression and anxiety, being stuck at home in not necessarily wonderful homes. They were already traumatized in the first place if they were coming to the ranch. But now it's worse than it's ever been. And they come more often. And I work all day long. I work 7 days a week to make that available to these kids. Because the bottom line here is, and I think we're all on the same page, we all are here because we care about the kids that are suffering and at risk. Every one of us here, the people that are watching today, care deeply about those kids, as do I. And so we are hiring more staff. We're able to continue working one-on-one with these kids. We keep our distance and we're careful with the CDC recommendations. but they can get right up close and touch a horse. They can hug a horse. They can ride a horse. And being that close to that kind of appropriate touch is something that they need more and not less. So everything you've said so far, Barry, is right spot on. So
Sandy, just truthfully, financially, how's it going? I mean, that's what we're here. We're here to support you, but how's it going? How can we help you?
Financially, because we need more staff, and I have to pay them. This is, we're located in Redmond, and the people that do this kind of work have to pay their rent, and the rent in this area is crazy, as you know. And so we need the money for the new staff. It's desperately needed, and we need desperately more people. And we have 3 people that want to come online that I know for sure. And boy, I want to give them the go ahead, but we don't do things without being very careful about finance. So we've had to postpone at least 2 of our fundraisers that we had planned for June. And hopefully they'll get on the docket. They're the kind of things that have to be in person. So we're really desperately hoping that those will go through. So we are really in need. We need more people. We need more volunteers. We would love to hear from everyone that has an interest in helping an at-risk child.
Well, look, I just want to thank both of you for coming on today. I mean, you inspire me. You inspire my heart. I love you guys. I couldn't do what you do. That's what you do. That's how God's, directed you and purposed you in life to do what you do, to help kids and make a difference in the world. And you do it day in and day out. And I, on behalf of Liberty Road, I want to honor you for what you do, what you've started, your dedication to this, and how much you're helping your community. So I think on all of us, all over Liberty Road, whether on the call today or not, thank you guys for what you do. Thank you for representing us. Thank you for honoring God in what you do. Thank you for improving our communities, and it's a big deal. And we love you guys, and that's why we're here. And I just want to say to everybody out there, we've all been impacted a lot of different ways. We have. But honestly, the needs have never, ever been greater. I mean, this has caused a lot of hurt on our world. It is. I tell you, these kids, I worry, I see it, my grandkids, they need kids to play with. They need kids to talk to. I mean, it's disarming. Hey, it's disarming to me to be alone. But, if you're a kid and you're used to seeing somebody and you're going through emotional trauma, how could you understand what's happening in our world today? How could you understand that? And so we're here to stand in the gap for people like you. We're here to ask all of our people at Liberty Road and all of you out there, they need your help. Paul and Sandy need your help today. And I think about, what I can do in life, and what's meaningful to me and how I can give and how I can support people. And I can, and hopefully I do. I try to do it every day. And I would just ask all of you, God honors us who honors that. I mean, we're blessed to be a blessing, the old saying says. And I want to honor Paul and Sandy and their foundations today by asking you, to donate today on their behalf to help people. You heard from their hearts. What I know, that they're wonderful, credible people. They use the money we give wisely. I mean, there's no question in my mind when I give to these organizations that I know my money is there and it's going to make a difference. It's changing kids' lives. And so I believe in it. I hope you believe in it. So I just, I don't have any problem just coming and looking all of you in the eye and say, we need your help. We really, really do. It would be a wonderful testimony to them and to us and to our organization and everything to kind of fund these organizations to help them. Sandy, she's been doing this for a long time. You know how authentic and real she is and how much opportunity they have to turn kids around. And I just think it's our time right now in this world in which we see the needs have never been greater. I look at these kids and the abuse, Paul, that's going on in the families today and how you take and you save their lives. I mean, I look at this as we're just saving kids' lives. It's real simple for me. You know, my money is going to do to make a difference in a kid. And I just want to employ all of you to kind of help these organizations out. These are honorable people, they're organizations, they use their money wisely. And hey, you know what I mean? We can't go out to dinner today, so we can take some of the money that we used to go out to dinner and channel it this way. So I just want to employ all of you on behalf of all our community of Liberty Road. You know, we have a great community at Liberty Road. We're giving people. We want to help people. And we think that's honoring to God and everything we do. And that's why we do it. And we want to see God get the glory, you know, not us. So when a kid's life is changed and you get them on the right way and you get them, it's a changed life, just one at a time. So that's what they do here. They focus on one at a time kids, you know, to try to turn them around. So I thank all of you for being on the call today. I tell you, I watched the videos from this show and this event last night, and it's really well done, really well done. I mean, it's, you know, the way we went about it, I'm really proud of the people of Carolyn and John, of all the people who worked to kind of put this together today. So I want us to show them their support for all the effort and all the time they put into it. So on behalf of Liberty Road and myself, you go on that, you see the text that's on the line. You can text your donation to 425-642-1210. I've already been on there. I've already done it. It's simple. It's easy. And it was fun. And you know what? I got a blessing after I did it. It made me feel good that I was out helping people who need our help. So the benefits to me were great, you know, and I thank God that I have the opportunity to donate, and we all have the opportunity. So thank all of you for being on the phone. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Paul. And thank you for providing for us a better community. Thank you, guys. And I'll turn it back over to John and for any final comments today. Thank you, John, for doing what you're doing on behalf of all of us. You're a great, great leader, and I just want to honor you today, too.
Thank you, Barry. You know, listen, I was up, as I've been up every night praying now for several weeks, and I was up praying last night that through this today and through all the fashion show, and I've seen the work because I've been behind the scenes, that my wife has been pouring her heart into this, as well as Ray Eichhoff. Just really excellent work. But what I was praying is that the Holy Spirit would touch hearts, that he would win hearts today, not just minds. You know, we can have a mind to give, but it's different if we have a heart to give. God talks in his word about having a cheerful heart, you know? And so I just implore you and encourage you to give from your heart today. And usually I find that when I give from my heart, it's more of a sacrificial type giving because I really have to dig deeper. And so thank you, Barry, again, and thank you, Paul, for the work of ministry that you do there, you guys, and saving so many kids annually. And the need just keeps growing, you know. So we need more foster parents. We need more finances to help in this. Thank you, Sandy. Gosh, you know, I've been out there to the ranch, and I'm not much of a person that like to slop poop, you know, and pick up all that stuff, you know. But boy, you know, you're doing it all. You're doing it all. You lead. You don't just tell people to do things, but you lead. And it's a great pleasure that we can be a part of you guys. You know, we're partners, right? We're partners. And thank you so much. And I want to recognize Carolyn and Ray. I guess I can call you honey. Thank you for all that you put in to Liberty Road Foundation. We all know that Liberty Road Foundation wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for you doing all the event planning, all the work, and then you have such wonderful volunteers, and volunteers like Ray Eichhoff that comes along, who's the host of this webinar and the creator of the fashion show video. We're grateful to you. It's no wonder that we gave you Volunteer of the Year last year, the Phil Cathy Volunteer of the Year Award. And so thank you, Ray. And thank you to all of you for coming on here, joining us today, or you'll be joining us, some of you, and watching the recording. This has been a great time. And wow, can you believe a virtual fashion show has taken place? God bless you all, and thank you again for joining us.